Welcome back. In keeping up with their mission to improve the health of people and families in the Bronx, Bronx Community Health Network is holding a series of events in the next few weeks. Joining us now to share more and invite you to the Learning Cafe at BCHN are Paulette Spencer, Community Engagement Policy Analyst, and Nana Adenu-Mensah, Health Educator at BCHN. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today, ladies.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. To start, can you tell us about Bronx Community Health Network and your mission?
Sure. The Bronx Community Health Network is a nonprofit organization founded in 1996. We provide affordable, quality, comprehensive healthcare services at 21 network health centers for Bronx residents, regardless of their race, religion, sexual orientation, gender identity, immigration status, or ability to pay. We also have nationally recognized community health and wellness team members made up of patient navigators, community health workers, emergency room liaisons, and health educators like my colleague here, Nana, who reflect the wonderful Bronx diversity. The team is the crucial link to integrating health center clinical care and important community social support services. So our mission is to improve the health of people and families in the Bronx, provide access to affordable quality health care, especially for uninsured persons, promote disease prevention, early treatment, and healthful lifestyles, and of course, obtain financial and other resources for programs and services in our health centers.
Thank you so much for that, Paula. And BCHN is no stranger to our show. We've had a relationship with you and your organization for quite some time here on BronxNet. So we're always happy to have you here. Just to, understand some of the resources and services, especially through COVID-19. Can you just tell us about how you've continued to provide these services to Bronx Sites during these tough times?
Yeah, sure. So the instability that our communities have faced during this period over the past year has definitely increased the need for connections to healthcare services and social services. So we've done just that at BCHN. When the pandemic came into full view last year, we switched all our work to virtual assistance. And so we have helped connect community members to food resources through applying for SNAP benefits. We launched our food delivery initiative, which was using our BCHN van to deliver food to Bronx Sites throughout the Bronx. We've helped community members access pandemic-related resources that became available. So for example, COVID-19 burial benefits. We've helped community members apply for affordable housing. We've provided so much support for pregnant moms across the Bronx. And also we've helped people connect to primary health care, and this has usually included applying for health insurance through the New York State of Health Marketplace.
Thank you so much for that, Nana. And something else that BCHN is helping with is the New York State of Health and the New York State Department of Finance recently announced a special enrollment period for uninsured New Yorkers. What is the application period and how can BCHN assist?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. So the enrollment period, which is the period of time that people can apply for health insurance through the marketplace, has been extended till the end of the year, and so until December 31st, 2021. So anyone who needs health insurance right now can apply. But in addition to that, there have been other exciting changes that have come up that will provide discounts and cost savings for people who need health insurance right now. So the most important ones are, one, that if you're already enrolled in the marketplace, that you may be eligible for discounts to lower your costs. And two, for people who had higher incomes who were originally not eligible for discounts through the marketplace may now be eligible, and so you can check. And the third thing is that no matter when you apply for health insurance during the month, you can start using your new coverage on the first day of the following month. So it's really exciting, really great benefits that people should take advantage of. And we know it can be confusing, so we're here to help, as we said before, yeah. So if it is starting a new application or updating your application to see if you're eligible for more discounts and benefits, just let us know. Call us at 929-220-8181. Send us an email at info@bchnhealth.org or follow us on social media at bchnhealth. And our team of certified application counselors will be more than happy to help you with getting health insurance. And if you do not qualify for health insurance, we can definitely connect you to our network of healthcare centers around the Bronx that offer low-cost, quality healthcare services, regardless of your ability to pay, as Paulette said.
Thank you so much for breaking that down, Nana. It's really appreciated by our Bronx sites, and you provided that information and how to get connected. So thank you for that. Now, another virtual thing that BCHN is doing is a 3-part series called The Learning Cafe at BCHN. Can you share more about your recent talk, Voices Leading the Way, and what the talk was about?
Well, the series itself is the overall series itself is called the Learning Cafe. This 3-part webinar is really called Addressing Social Needs in the Time of COVID and Beyond. And we are holding the first of this 3-part series today, which will really focus on what we call voices from the field. We're going to be really looking at how, in the face of the COVID-19 pandemic, many of our agencies in the city that focus on housing, on food security, and on the houseless population have had to adjust their services to meet the needs for their clients during this crisis.
Wow.
And that will take place today from 2 to 3 p.m. And a person can still register on our webpage at www.bchnhealth.org.
Thank you for that, Paulette. Unfortunately, our show is pre-taped and airs the following week on the 6th of April. So folks will they'll miss that first one, but you do have 2 upcoming ones that they can still register for, right? So can we talk about that one, actually? They are called the Sustaining the Value of Community Health Workers and Going Digital. What will these discussions be about, and when are they taking place?
So Sustaining the Value of Health Workers will take place on Tuesday, April 13th, from 2 to 3 p.m. And we will be looking at the importance of community health workers to the work we do in federally qualified health centers. And that will include a review of the policy and advocacy work that's being done here in New York City and the funding opportunities that exist for supporting the programs. The third of this webinar series will take place on Tuesday, April 22nd at between 2 to 3 p.m. And that will really cover the world of healthcare technology. And that will look at some of the apps that we've been using and how the vendors themselves who create these apps have had to adjust and for the increased need for their services. So we'll really be looking at apps that focus on loneliness and depression in primary care patients. We'll look also at apps that serve as a bridge for referral services between community health workers and physicians to serve communities in terms of social determinants of health. And we'll also look at apps that focus on health education that target learning about asthma and diabetes.
Sounds like an incredible series that we definitely want to be a part of. Thank you for sharing, Paulette. Let's say folks didn't have the opportunity to register. Can we tune in at a separate date online, maybe on BCHN's website? Is it going to be available for reshare?
Certainly. We do have a YouTube channel, and all of our web videos are actually archived there.
Perfect. Thank you. And one more time, how can people get in touch and find out more about their services at Bronx Community Health Network? If Nana can help us out with that, she did such a wonderful job earlier.
Yes. So by phone is 929-220-8181. Our email is info@bchnhealth.org. And on social media, on Instagram and Facebook, you can find us at BCHN Health.
Before we go, can we actually just talk about the importance of continuing this work in the Bronx in particular? And, even through the pandemic, 1 year into this pandemic, so many folks have, dealt with so many different issues, food insecurity. And you mentioned the van, helping folks with that access to food, just the importance of continuing this work through the pandemic and how you're able to do that and how people can help too.
Yeah, so it's very important. It was important pre-pandemic and it's super important during this time as well because people need resources, people need to be connected, and sometimes you just don't know where to go or where to find what. So organizations like BCHN are here to help you navigate the social services space, the healthcare services space. So if you need primary care services, if you need health insurance, if you need help with being pregnant or having a new baby, if you need food assistance, BCHN is here to help. If you need affordable housing, so any social services that you may need at any time, we're here to provide you with that, especially now in the time of the pandemic where we know people have lost jobs, people have lost homes, people have lost insurance, and there's a lot of need in our communities.
Now, let's say someone wants to help BCHN in return. How can they support your services and, donate and assist you with those services as well?
So you can definitely call us. We're always looking for partnerships in the community to partner with local community organizations, hospitals, politicians, anyone who is willing to contribute. And so you can call us again at 929-220-8181 or send us an email or connect with us on Instagram or Facebook. And we'll be more than happy to explore what that partnership might look like and see where to go from there.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, Nana. One more time, Paulette, can we invite our viewers to your upcoming events? We'll share the flyers on the screen. How can people join? Just the names of the events and etc.
So our event on April 13th will be called Addressing the Social Needs in the Time of COVID and Beyond, Sustaining the Value of Community Health Workers. And it will be from 2 to 3 p.m. And you can register by coming to our website on www.bchnhealth.org. The third of the series will take place on Tuesday, April 27th, also at 2 to 3 p.m. And that will focus on going digital, and you can also register on our website.
Thank you so much again, Paulette Spencer, Community Engagement Policy Analyst, and Nana Adenu-Mensah, Health Educator at BCHN. Always a pleasure having you on the show.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
We'll be right back here on Open Tuesday.